2 weeks before this happened, she took pills. She came home and she said, "Mom, Dad, I did something really stupid." Brittany was such a responsible little girl. She loved us. She would never do this to her parents again. And they all believed her. They all believed, and we believed her. That's the worst part. So we were released from that hospital with our daughter, with no suicide warning signs.
Brittany was a beautiful girl. Carrying a 3.8 GPA, she had plenty of friends. But a 3-year relationship with an older boy was ending. And though her mother said the Central Crossing Junior was trying to move on, the sparkle was gone in her eyes. On May 21st, 2011, she told her mother she felt worthless. Her mother said that was not true, but a half hour later.
I opened the door to see if she was by her dressing table, and she was hanging on the back of a drawer with a hair straightener. She was gone. Our life changed forever that day. Gary and I suffer from PTSD to this day from what we saw. I know if she was in her right mind, she would never have done that to us.
After a year of grief, the Robinsons gained the strength to do something with their tragedy.
Gary said to me, he says, "What are we going to tell people?" And I told him at that time, we are going to tell people the truth. Because if this can happen to Brittany, this can happen to any child.
I can relate, and she had all these friends and stuff, but it just took a turn, and that's what's scary.
Gary and Joy have formed a weekly survivors of suicide support group, talking to parents and here to Linta Conti's health class, sharing 19 warning signs of potential suicide, asking for a show of hands from those who have seen some of those signs in classmates.
Losing interest in most activities.
It's an emotional message that brings tears and gratitude from students.
You guys are very strong. I thank you for coming here.
The message: to stand up for those bullied, to watch for signs of depression in classmates, and reach out.
You need a hug.
Following the lead of 2 grieving and brave parents.
It's too late to save our daughter, but if there's anything, anything at all we can do to help save another kid or parents from having to go through this.